Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jeff, and welcome to the Tropical Garden Guy channel. Hey, today we're going to take advantage of the break in the extreme heat we've had these last couple weeks. Our average high temperature has been right around 109. Lows have only been into the mid 70s, sometimes 80. But I do still get people asking, what is my favorite avocado tree for beginners? And that means, which one do I find the toughest? Toughest in cold, toughest in heat, fastest grower, just almost bulletproof. We're going to take a look at the Mexicola Grande avocado. But first, if you like this channel, make sure to click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody's comments and their questions. So let's take a look at this Mexicola Grande section of my multi-grafted tree, and we'll discuss it. So if you look at this guy, and this is from, this is from a north angle, or no, excuse me, an eastern angle. And as you can see, the Mexicola Grande tends to be a little bit less filled in, let's just say. It just does not have as many leaves as, say, this guy right down here, which is the queen section of my multi-grafted tree. But when this tree set fruit, and it did set a lot of fruit, I mean, I could not believe how much fruit set. The big black avocado, Mexican avocado, produced way more fruit than the Mexicola Grande did. But it subsequently started dropping it even before the heat wave set in. And what upsets me is when the fruit gets, say, this big, and this is a Mexicola Grande, and it drops, because the tree has exerted so much energy to build fruit, and then it decides, well, it just can't hold on to that fruit. And that is the big black. And as you can see, I mean, there's still a lot of fruit on it, but it had actually dropped fruit this big. I mean, this is almost a couple months away from from being ripe. It just, one of the things I do not like about it, the big black, is that it just doesn't hold on to fruit that it should. Don't get me wrong, it's still got a lot of fruit on it, but the tree, no damage from our record temperatures. Queen even is not looking too bad. Bad thing about queen, I may have to remove that this year because I only see 2 fruit set. The rest are seedless cukes. But back to the Mexicola Grande. The Mexicola Grande is very hardy. It's a Mexican variety that probably would survive temperatures as low as 20 degrees. And you rarely get that in California. There's a few places in the hills and whatnot, but the cool thing is, throughout all this heat, even though the fruit is out in the sun, look at this, it's all out in the sun, there's no damage on it. Can you imagine temperatures above 110 degrees and no damage on the fruit? And it did not drop any. And what's more, take a look at this. They are growing in clusters. See if we can get this focused. Look at all this fruit. It's growing in clusters. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the Mexicola Grande, I love the Mexicola Grande. It has a few disagreeable features, such as it's not a slicer. It's more meant for a guacamole, but boy, the guacamole is pretty darn good. But yeah, it has dropped 0 fruit past the stage of, say, a kidney bean, and that's okay with me, because you know the tree does need to produce as much fruit as it possibly can, and then, well, the growing conditions dictate how much it can hold. But yeah, the Mexicola Grande is, in my opinion, still my go-to for growing guavas. Excuse me, guavas. You can tell I just woke up. Avocados for the beginner. I mean, give it a try. There's also Mexicola, which is also a hardy variety of avocado, and it doesn't seem to be affected by heat nearly as much as some of the Guatemalan types, such as Hass and that whatnot. Also, I want to show you guys this thing. What do you guys think that is? Leave a comment in the comment section below. This is a variegated pineapple plant, and have you ever seen such a gorgeous flower? This is a flower, but if you look, you can make out the shape of a pineapple there. Yes, I try to grow most of my pineapples under the canopy of my avocado trees, because they just don't like cold, wet water, rainwater in the base of the crown. And so I purposely put it over underneath a canopy such as this, and it also provides quite a bit of cold protection, because let's face it, if you're underneath 10 feet of canopy, you're going to be doing good. But look at all these. These are all Mexicola Grande, and they just keep producing, you know, just keep growing. They're not dropping off. They're doing great. So yeah, that's my advice. If you like growing avocados, or if you're planning on starting your first avocado tree, give Mexicola Grande a try. I've never protected this tree from the heat or the winter cold, and it does just fine in my Modesto, California Zone 9B garden. My name is Jeff. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and their questions. You have a wonderful day.